So this series is going to be my series on my mini bottles. So there will be a few parts to this series. This will be my mini bottles collection. So I'm going to talk about the minis I have, and yeah, let's get into it. So a lot of the minis I collect are vintage. Some are new, but there's quite a few of them. And I like minis because it gives you a chance to try rare, discontinued stuff, or try a scent that you're curious about that you want to sample. So here, up first, we have Derby by Guerlain, and this is a rare scent. It's hard to get a hold of. I was able to get this mini at a good price on eBay. So it's a very masculine scent. It came out in the 1980s, and it's very highly sought after now. Big bottles go for a lot of money. So that's the first mini, Derby by Guerlain. Now, let's move on to the next one. This is another rare one. This is Maison Rochas, and this came out, I believe, in the 1960s, and this scent is discontinued and no longer made. So when you can't buy a full bottle, it's good to get the mini to sample the vintage scent that you want. So that's Maison Rochas. So that's mini number 2, and I really like the smell of that one. Up next, we have another vintage. Now, I have a newer bottle, but this is a vintage mini of Czar by Van Cleef & Arpels. So, this is a good little mini I was able to pick up. It came in a group of minis. And I really like the little green bottle. And I do like collecting bottles, so it's kind of cool to get these little miniature bottles. Yep, okay, stand up, guy. There we go. Next is one, I like the men's obsession, and I wasn't sure about the women's obsession, so I picked up this mini from TJ Maxx, and I was able to try it. Now, all the minis I'm going to show off are under 1 ounce. So, some of them might be a little bit bigger, some of them might be a little bit smaller, but that's women's obsession, and I really like that one. And next up, we have another one. This is Tobacco Extreme, and I wanted to try it out before I went ahead and bought a vintage bottle. So this is Tobacco Extreme, and I did a review on that one. It's a very nice scent. Very good scent. And Obsession fell over. There you go, Obsession. Go back into the picture. Thank you. Next up, I guess it doesn't want to stay up. Okay. So, next up we have Boucheron, and I have a bigger bottle of this, and I was able to pick up this vintage mini of Boucheron for men. And I really like the bottle design, Further Cologne. It's a nice bottle design. Next up we have Vintage Grey Flannel. Vintage Grey Flannel. Now, I really like Grey Flannel. I know opinions vary about it, but I really like it, and I was able to pick that bottle up in a lot of other bottles. Next up, we have Fareed Home, and this, I have a bigger bottle of this, and I was able to pick up this vintage bottle in a group of minis. And it's a very nice masculine scent from the 80s. It's a very good scent. Next up we have Guess Suede, and this was a mini I picked up pretty much to fill in for free shipping. It's not a bad scent, and it's discontinued now. That's Guess Suede. Next up we have L1212 Rouge, and I picked this one up to try out the scent to see if I wanted to buy a bigger bottle. It's not a bad scent. I actually went with the white version instead of the red or the black. And I have a little travel of the black too that I'll show later. The black's not bad either. Actually, I wouldn't mind a bottle of the black. I just kind of wish their scents lasted a little bit longer, so it's up for debate. Right now there's other fish to fry. So, this is another one. I kind of wanted a summer thing this summer, and this was another one I bought to fill in for free shipping. It's Perry Ellis Aqua. Now, it's not a bad scent. I just wish it lasted longer. The performance is pretty much nil. It lasts about an hour. So, that's not too good of a thing. So, I'm glad I just bought a small bottle and not a bigger bottle. Next up, we have What About Adam? And this one was one that I watched Fragrance Matt's review on it, and I really liked it, and it's a very awesome scent. Definitely worth checking out. It's discontinued, so I bought 2 minis of it to sample and try out. And there go the bottles again. Okay, so next up we have, this is Paloma Picasso perfume, and I really like her scents from the 80s. I have a bigger bottle of the perfume and cologne, and I have these minis that are vintage of the perfume and cologne, and it's the vintage of the mini. It's a very nice scent. It's very animalic, very nice scent, and it's I definitely find it unisex. It's very animalic. Next up we have another rare one. That's Cresia Moods, and this is one I picked up in a group of minis. I wanted to try it out. I had been looking for it for a while, so I was able to get the mini. Next up we have Canon Cologne. I heard the vintage version was very good, so I went ahead and got a little mini of it, and I really like it compared to the new version. So that will do it for part 1 of my mini collection. Thanks for watching. Bye.